Hello and welcome back. Sorry for me to be very light on my voice today because I literally just got back home from work from pizza delivering, so it's nearly 10 o'clock at night, basically. So we got 4 of that stuff, so that's going pretty good. This is looking great actually. Kind of has a bit of an Asian style to it too. I'm not too big a fan of that. I'm not a big fan of Asian style stuff, but it looks fine on this. Yeah. And it gets that texture. Also, thanks for Chase for refilling this for me. I asked him if he can refill all the lava cells when I'm gone working. So thank you for that. And for that, I'm going to embarrass you by looking at what you did. Ow. We even got a cat. Okay, so I'm going to avoid you. I'm going to leave that Chase to deal with. Because I've no idea what that cat is about. It's weird. Am I about? No, okay. So he's made a smeltery. Nice. A really big one too. Probably not as big as mine, but pretty big. So that's what he's been doing. So he's been adventuring out. I've been working. So yeah. With all this glass now, we should be able to get all of that. Also, that's still burning. Can't know how many days that's been burning. We got so much redstone, and we technically don't need it. So yeah, let's complete the next floor. Hopefully I can finish off the floors today. And then that is just that's that building done. We can start a new one. Feels like ages. Ooh, okay. Oh yeah, I need to make the entrance. That's another day. Yeah, we'll deal with you later. So first, we're going to need to take out all of those walls. Besides the ones that have the edge, which I believe is just only that side. No. So literally all of these walls need to go. I also did some research. So you remember I said it was a horror game, a driving horror game that was called Beyond? Well, I have to correct myself. It's not called Beyond. It's called Beware. There we go. It's somewhere in my head. I just need to find it. So it's a horror game where you're like getting chased in this fictional world, and yeah, it's about trying to escape from these guys. You want to try and escape the place you're at, and you find out more about your surrounding area. The thing is, why I mentioned it was that I saw it years ago when it's still been worked on, and I was like, hang on, why haven't I heard about this game in ages? Turns out he's still working on it. So what's been going on is that he's made a bunch of these demos which are different levels of the game, and whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Hey, look. Someone is on right now. Good day. Anyways, he's made a bunch of these demos, which are the maps, and he was going to stitch them together, basically. Apparently, at full speed in the game, it takes 45 minutes to get one end of the map to the other. Apparently, he's getting pretty close, actually. Let's say hi to the internet. Also, thanks for the glass. Sweet. He says hello. Nice. But yeah, I personally can't wait for the game. It's quite an interesting concept, and it is just one of those situations where you don't want to get yourself in. You certainly don't want to get chased by other people, followed and such like that, because it does happen. That's why I like Fizz the Phantom. God damn it, I still call it that. That's why I like Fizz the Fathom a lot. That's why I play it, because these stories actually seem real. I know people doubt it, but this shit can happen, and people should be a little more open-minded about it. Now, when there's fictional monsters in it, then I go, yeah, nah, that's fake. But this seems like, yes, in Iron Lookout, you do get cults that sacrifice people. They are messed up people. They believe in their religion so much. There was actually a story one time. It was a pretty bad story too. This guy was so religious that he thought he heard God, and the village he was living in was starving. It was dehydrated and all of this bad stuff. And anyways, he heard God saying that if he burnt down the village, he'll give everyone food and water. So he did. And magically, he did not give up. He did not give the water or food. So all it left was a pretty sad tragedy. A madman destroying an entire village because he thought he heard God. And that's one of the messed up things that can happen. Yeah, but no, that's why I like the game. The game's fictional. If you see some of the monsters that he made in them, they look messed up, and they're supposed to be. I think they're like they're supposed to be some kind of monster that came into Earth or something like that, and they just got birthed the wrong way or something. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure if you play as a human. We can only tell until... What's it? It's pretty impressive though. I believe it's one person making the game. And then, well, it's definitely an indie game, I know that. The game's currently funded off Patreon. You can pay for it to see leaks, see the progress and all of that. And you can also, if you pay high enough, you get the game for free when it comes out, which seems like a pretty good deal. I'm not doing it. I prefer paying the game on the spot. But anyways, that tells me the story that there's an indie developer. Because usually if you have money to, if you have a multiple man crew to make a game, you got some money and you don't need Patreon to continue your work. Patreon's kind of a red flag for an indie developer. Well, it's not a red flag. There's nothing wrong with an indie developer. I mean, look at Lethal Company. That's currently taking the internet by storm. See jokes like, why is Call of Duty not doing so well compared to Lethal Company? It's like, well, it's just more fun and it's new. It's original. Simple fact is that Lethal Company uses something that the internet liked, which was proximity chat, and then just improved it. So I need I need, well, a 16. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. I need 20 of these guys. And grab my saw, and then I need, fuck it, just grab 32, it'll be enough. Yeah. Lethal Company's pretty good. I just say is that everyone's doing it at the moment because it was cheap. It was a cheap game and it's getting views at the moment, so everyone's doing it. That's the only problem I have with it right now. I mean, I'm not encouraging it. I'm doing a lot of videos on it, mainly because I got a bunch of good moments and I really need to empty my hard drive. So I just have a problem there. Is that where I'm supposed to put it? It's supposed to be on the outside, isn't it? Ah, you dumbass. I have to mine all this out. Fuck. Okay. That was a mistake. That was indeed a mistake. How many people were screaming at me when I was doing that mistake? Oh no, the hammer's faster. Is it though? Oh yeah, it is, but I want to level up this pickaxe a little. But I say is Lethal Company is currently too trendy. What I mean by that is that eventually people go get sick of it. And then when the good stuff out of the game, when the game goes more complete, people are not going to be interested anymore unless he adds really good stuff to it. So we've got this problem that games go get complete and no one's going to be interested. Like, beware. Seemed like, g'day, get out of here. It seemed like people were interested at the very start of the idea. Everyone was doing videos. Even PewDiePie did a video of it. And now I didn't even hear a word about it. No one cares about it. Well, actually, I think correct term is people care about it, but there's other things on at the moment. So that was a bad example. But trust me, people go get burnt out on this idea. So we just have to be careful about it. Speaking of, I think I'm not joking. Once I figured out that slimy gives you a random chance of getting a slime, I just keep getting slimes. Anyways, yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of, today is the Lethal Company day. I'm trying to do alternate, like Lethal Company, something else, Lethal Company, something else. So it's not just Lethal Company. I need to... it's the problem with YouTube sometimes. I hate the algorithm. So I'll admit, so this series idea of doing one every day but unedited, started with Sea Skylines, of course, the second one. I mainly did it so I can please the algorithm and also get more videos out because I wasn't doing many videos. And it seemed like people were waiting for videos, so I did that thing. I did a video every day and I'm still doing it now. And it pleases the algorithm. You're making a video a day, you're making content, and it goes, yep, good, that's good. And I thought that I'll do mess abouts on the side. It turns out I kind of screwed myself over because you only want to watch GregTech, which is fine. I'm not saying anything about it. You watch what you want to watch. But that also means that when I'm doing these mess abouts, I actually have to, it's like me starting over. I have to get the algorithm liking that and then get people in to the channel that likes those kind of content. So it is literally like I'm starting a new YouTube channel within a YouTube channel. The only benefit is that I'm getting half the videos I get are getting like over. Well, actually, this series is kind of getting low on views again, which is not good. I'm not sure if people are getting bored or they just don't have the time at the moment. That's another thing I need to figure out. It's just a challenge. It's a thing you have to think about when you're doing this thing. As I say all the time, YouTube's not a perfect job. This is not a job at the moment. This is a, well, I call it a chore and a hobby. Expressing my creativity, even though it's taking a lot of my time. Anyways, let's get these in, since I did this properly now. Game didn't like that. Well, looks like we'll have to wait for that. It does that. Open that properly. Ah, lovely. Let's see if it's fixed itself. The server sometimes just lags out. From past experience, it actually says that. Where am I? Interesting. Wait, did I get kicked out? Interesting. No, what it usually does is it kicks people out, but it doesn't realize it did. It thinks the people are still on the server, which is a bit bizarre, if I say so. Oh, turns out I did miss some walls. Well, I didn't, but I missed them putting them back when I get back in the game. Anyways. What are the games I've been playing? Recently, yesterday, which is today for me, I uploaded Cannon Brawl. That's a pretty good game. A defense tower, a tower defense. That's the way I want. That I reckon is pretty cool to play. Certainly got a lot of strategy into it. I wasn't a big fan of the video myself. You get that. You gotta make videos you're not gonna like. Sometimes I had to release something for the day, so I just sticked with it. Let's see how much glass I use. Technically, I don't need glass for that. But I think it makes outside look a bit better, because you can see more of the inside with this glass, with this strategy. Like, you look at that, look like this way, but out there, you just see glass instead of an edge. So it kind of looks a bit emptier, I suppose. Yeah, I'm going to run out of glass, full stop. Right. First, before... Could be one of those days. One of those days. Logging in. Yeah, okay, it did that thing. So I have to wait for a little while. Oh yes, Sea Skylines 2. So I want to get back into it. Well, not into it, but I want to do a mess about with it. Yeah. So I do plan to do a one road challenge. There's 2 bunch challenges in it. That's a spoiler for one of them that I want to do. So I know people would be interested in it. And I know there's a couple people on the channel that like Sea Skylines. And I should really get back into it. Twice in 10 minutes. Yay. Seven doing great. Right. Now can I teleport? Yay. That's not glass block. That wasn't English either. See, we've got more there. Technically got more there, more there. Yeah, might as well go through these first. I do have a bad habit of dumping things in chests and forgetting about them. That's why a lot of these ones are full. And now obviously we'll grab some more. I have no idea what I'm going to do for the top. That's going to be annoying. Door sensors. Whoa, Jesus. I forget how fast I go off that thing. I should probably double check how much glass is technically in, because in that barrel, because I forgot it's nearly done like 20 stacks. Not like we're nearly out. Just need to put more in that box. I know one day I'll have to automate that bit, but that's only if we get XP berries in a liquid form and then transfer that around. That'd be cool. Oh, we could do some like above pipe shit. Ooh, I'm liking the sound of that. Make it look very industrial. Ever since playing Factorio, I like the look of industries now. Industries, industrial areas, all of that. I just don't like the smog that comes with it. Yeah, we're definitely using a lot of glass. I wonder, is there a way of getting lava? Or do we have to get it out of the nether? Well, actually, I just want to check this real quick. So glass. To make glass, you can make it out of a forming press. There you go. One machine can make that. Glass dust and a block, a mold. Yeah, that's much better. And not expensive. Not that expensive, it says. It's pretty expensive. I won't get too. I know people say that I might be sticking around or overcomplicating LV, but I want to be a stage where I can make LV stuff like it's nothing. I can make circuits. I could just take how many circuits I want, and then like just make machines on the spot within like 2 minutes. That's what I want. That's my goal as the moment before I continue with MV. Because then they'll make that process quicker. Who knows? I could possibly be overcomplicating it way too much. Anyway, that's that floor done. Let's do... Well, actually, let's have a look first. I should have had a look before I made the rest of it. I still need to fix these stairs. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, yeah. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Inside looks pretty good too. Now the pain in the ass. It's the same as the last floor. I don't know what I'm complaining about. Yeah. What else I've been looking at? Nothing really. What knowledge do I have that I can share about? That's a better question. What's YouTubey? What's YouTubey? That's a good question. Oh yeah, I have to admit, the internet is definitely going a lot better with comments. Much better. Now, I know you get those scammy comments where they go, "Ooh, look, go to my channel and I can make better videos." I've had that. Oh, well, not me. I've seen Markiplier have one of those. Except it's to other people. But anyways, when I was starting out doing like little shit, I had dreams and just doing like little shit. Get these guys that go to your videos and go, "Hey, I'm doing these shout outs. Please subscribe to me and you'll be in the list of a shout out." I was like, cool. I was actually at a friend's place and we both got excited about it because I subscribed. I did all the things he asked me to do, and I was like, cool, let's wait for it. I was there for I was sleeping over at this guy's place for 2 days. And I was ill. And the first night we were like, oh, okay, next day, we'll see if this works. He gets a shout out. When the morning comes, I was like, I looked at it and there was no shout out. I'm like, damn, wait, hang on. This guy might be in a different time zone. His Saturday might be our Sunday. So we're like, okay, one more night. And then the shout out came out and it was not there. And that was my first experience of a, well, it's technically a scammer. he scams me into subscribing to his channel for something. And yeah, I was a bit disappointed. But then I was like, nah, it's not too bad. And I get many of those. I don't usually get them now. They do surprise me when they still pop up. Because it is a bit of a shit thing to do. I had a first comment. It was a joke. It's a joke when someone yells out first in the comments, basically meaning that they're the first one to watch it and comment on the thing, obviously. And like, they'd probably get annoying if you get a bunch of people doing that, but I just found that funny because I have that kind of viewer watching my channel, and I just find that cool. So if you're that guy, thank you. But also, you made me laugh. It was funny. This friend of mine, actually, that I was just talking about, he also had a YouTube channel. I was quite upset when he deleted it. He deleted all the videos off it. And he only uses it now for playlist stuff and what's it. And I just kind of wished he kept the videos because some of them were really funny. He was really good. He had something that I didn't, which was high amounts of I still don't have it, which is high amounts of positivity. He had fun playing the games, and he just was enjoying it. He was a lot more fluent and confident on the camera than I was, and that was something I wished I had. I even came along and played on a couple of his videos, and they were actually my best videos for the time. Because I was a little more confident because I was playing with someone. So same as before, 20. I don't know why this is so slow. There we go. And that goes down there. But yeah, he was pretty good. I haven't seen him in a little while. He's moved interstate. State? Yeah, that's the right word. He's moved overseas. Interstate, overseas. Those are two complete different things, are they? No. In Australia, no it isn't. It's called moving from Tasmania to the mainland of Victoria. And what a lovely place that was. Anyways, that was funny actually. So, in the school I went to, high school, you could tell I'm very careful. I'm not that careful. I'm not careful for that thing. There we go. I managed to grab that. That was pretty cool. What was I going to say? Oh yeah. In grade 10, we have like a levers kind of, not levers, but we have excursion, a big one. In grade 6, we go to Camp Clayton, which is like it's a camping ground, except it's not a camping ground. There's buildings that you sleep in with bunk beds and all that. That was really nice. We had another one in grade 7, which was a first for the school that I went to. So I was pretty lucky. Well, lucky, he says, going with a bunch of people that I didn't know, because half the people that I knew at primary went to another school, and the people that I knew that went to my school were, of course, like all women, so they went to their separate like bedrooms. So I essentially was pretty much by myself, had no friends to, I guess, be comfortable around with. Everyone was strangers. People I was around was pretty good though. They were pretty nice. So they obviously knew my difference. But it was still a bit awkward. Grade 6, it was lovely. I still have a good memory about it. When you have a good memory about something, that's when you know it was very good. But yeah, anyways, going back to the main part of the story. In grade 10, we have a trip to Melbourne. So we pay a certain amount. I think I paid $70 or something like that, which was pretty cheap. Especially taking a flight to Melbourne. Whew. We stay at a hotel and we do activities there. I think one of them was ice skating, by the way. And this was in 2020. So that's when COVID started. So when it actually started a week before we were scheduled to go out there. A week before, the school called everyone that was going there, and they said, we know you're excited for this, but do expect this to get cancelled because something called COVID-19 that has been spreading around. And then, yeah, literally the day after, they just went, nah, it's cancelled. It's too dangerous. You get, not only dangerous, but there was a great chance that you get locked up in Melbourne for like a long time. Which, yeah, that would have been bad. Actually, no, I think they locked the borders, and that's when they cancelled it. So yeah, that was pretty bad. And my one chance of going to Melbourne for vacation was gone. So if I want a vacation there, which I don't know why I want to, I have to pay for it. I have to pay for plane tickets, I have to pay for the hotel, I have to pay for all of those things. So one chance of getting a cheap vacation, yeah, it's gone because of COVID. Now, I'm not going to be one of those people that's going to go, well, they overreacted. Well, to be fair, people did overreact with it. Actually, I shouldn't say that. People have died from COVID. To those people, what's the words? I have the words in my hand. I have the words, yeah, my hand. Yeah, sure. Why not? But for those people, I'm sorry for what happened. Well, I'm not sorry because I didn't do it. But I humbly... Fuck it. I sympathise with you. I'm quite disappointed that people died from the plague. I wish it was a tragedy. The main point is that it's a shame that people died from it. I didn't want to say it like that because it sounds disrespectful, but that's the only way I could say it because I don't have the words in my head. So apologies. If you get insulted because of my stupidity, that's hilarious. But also, fair enough. But yeah. But also, I'll go on a touchy topic. I personally think it could have been handled a lot better than it did. There was some sketchy things when it came to it. This zombie just has no clue what it wants to do. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not sure when it came to America how strict they were for the vaccine, but yeah, people are losing jobs because of the strict rule of you had to have a vaccine. I get hospitals, but everything you needed a vaccine for, if something that was experimental at best. Like literally, when the vaccine came out, they were rushing it. I personally don't want to have something in me that they rushed. Wait a second. My sound didn't glitch, did it? Okay. Well, I'm going to find this out the hard way because I can't unplug anything at the moment. My DI sometimes glitches out. So all the sound sounds very rough, glitchy, let's say. And I have to literally disconnect it to fix it. So if this comes through, I'm sorry, but you have to deal with it. Now, this is not the same issue when it comes to when that exact same thing happens within recordings. That happens because I'm using Discord's selective recording. Like I'm selecting to record the sound of this game by itself. So I could literally listen to music and use would not notice that I'm listening to music, which is pretty good, but it's a beta, and I believe it causes that sound glitch that you might hear in some of my videos. I cannot do anything about it. But at the same time, there's just some things I need to do it for, like Discord. I can't. When I have Discord, like playing with Chase and I need his voice, I have to do it. I have no idea why it's still a beta though. It's saying that, conveniently did it when I got this DI too. Conspiracy? But yeah, sorry, that vaccine shouldn't have not been forced on people. That was a bad move, especially when it caused permanent harm to some of the people. There we are. How's that looking? That's an egg. I'm liking the look of that, and you can see everything inside it. So I'll say that's gonna be the end of the video because everything is just fucked. What I'm talking about's fucked. My audio's fucked. This outro's fucked because I'm just saying fucked. Take that, algorithm. That's probably why the algorithm's not accepting it. You swear too much. Well, good luck making Australian not swear so much. It's our vocabulary. Get rid of that. Yep, I'm liking the look of that. Ooh, good thumbnail. Good thumbnail. Right there. Seeing inside. Alright, I'll say see ya. Because, well, see ya.